Guys, could an accident like this been avoided? I'm speaking about the Air Canada flight, and I'm sure that you guys must have heard about it. This accident happened Sunday night. The Air Canada flight collided with a fire truck on LaGuardia Airport on the runway. Now, apparently, the flight was arriving from Montreal with 72 passengers on board. It has a pilot and a co-pilot, and I hear that they were very young. Now, the flight landed, but the fire truck was using the same runway. The runway where the plane has just landed, and so the plane collided into the fire truck. The passenger of the fire truck are okay, but 2 pilots are unalive. 72 passengers were on board. 40 is in hospital. I don't know what happened to the other ones, but could an accident like this been avoided? Well, my ex-husband used to work with the airline, and I used to travel a lot. And he's one of the ones like supervisor who load the plane and stuff like that. So he was always on the runway. Now I know that Air Canada flights are always safe. Air Canada is one of the safest flights to be on. You usually don't hardly hear of any accidents on an Air Canada flight. So for something like this to be happened, it is very devastating. Now, I am wondering if this could have been avoided, because when you have a runway with a plane landed, I'm thinking that it's supposed to be time monitored, and there is not supposed to be any other vehicle on the runway. So why was the fire truck and the flight and the runway at the same time? Faced on, so I'm thinking that they were coming from 2 opposite directions, and they were on the same runway, so the pilot never saw the fire truck approaching. The fire truck never saw the plane, because the plane is a very big instrument, right? So what happened? They said that the plane was traveling at 210 kilometers per hour when it came in contact with the truck. I'm going to play a video to show you guys what happened. And what your thoughts on this, guys? Could it be avoided?
The 2 pilots were killed upon impact. The nose is low to the ground on that aircraft. It smashed into the center of the very large fire truck. The pilots were killed. And there was apparently a flight attendant, according to 2 sources familiar with the matter, who was in her jump seat near the front of the plane, and that flight attendant was found in the jump seat outside of the plane, injured, but she is going to be okay.
Did you guys saw how much damage that was? And remember, it's just the plane hitting the fire truck. So if that can cause so much damage, can you imagine the World Trade Center when that accident happened? And that World Trade Center, the building was very tall, and the flight hit from, I guess, above into the building, which had caused a lot of damage. Now, the flight have 72 passengers, so it wasn't a Boeing, you know, those larger planes, I don't remember what you call them, but Boeing something. This is one of the the mid-size plane. I'm thinking because it have 72 passengers on board and only 4 crew member. But I guess because it was on the runway, and remember when it's on the runway and it's landed and it's on the runway, it has to travel at a certain speed. And when it traveled at a certain speed, I guess the front took most of the damage. And why, I'm here thinking, why the fire truck barely get any damage, and the passengers in the fire trucks are alive, but yet the front of the plane is gone. I mean, may I look upon it and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Because I'm thinking the fire truck was small and thin. The fire truck could have been very damaged. But the big plane is what took most of the damages. The front, if you look at it good, the front is thoroughly gone. But I don't know if I'm seeing the proper pictures or videos of the fire truck, but the fire truck look like it's okay, and the passengers in the fire truck are okay, but the passengers who were driving